Yo, here go the refreshments right here. Tic Tacs. Hey, no, hold up, man. Yo, good idea, bad choice of flavor, though. Damn! Man, that girl still fine as hell. Yo, man, you should have stayed with that. Oh, come on, man.
Blake Johnson. What the hell you doing in LA?
Man, you ain't heard. Blake Johnson got traded to the Clippers, baby.
No, this is crazy. If I get out there again and I see you rolling like you rolling, I just may get outside and slap the taste out your mouth twice.
When people leave here, they get tired of this tragedy and they want to come get lit with Teddy.
Don't make a permanent decision on a temporary situation.
Whatever, huh?
Or whatever, huh? What's up, huh?
I know him as Slim from The Wood.
Tanya ain't giving up. And you still on lockdown, man.
Oh, I'm on lockdown.
The guy with the quick wit, the sharp tongue, and the perfect comedic timing that made you laugh until your sides hurt. While Omar Epps and Taye Diggs went on to bigger things, the guy who played Slim, Duane Finley, just disappeared. So what happened to Duane Finley? Well, his story might surprise you.
Yo, man, it don't matter to me how fine a girl is. Ain't no woman finna put no leash around my neck. I can't even button my shirt all the way to the top without getting nervous.
What most people don't realize is that Duane never really left. He just got smart about his choices. Born October 2nd, 1979, this man had that natural comedic energy from day one.
What the hell y'all doing?
You know the type. The kid who could roast the entire class but somehow charm his way out of detention. That timing you can't teach, he had it in spades. He was born in Los Angeles, California, which put him right at the heart of the entertainment industry. Growing up in LA gave him early exposure to Hollywood's energy, and he eventually carved a place for himself in film and television. Acting wasn't his original hustle, though. Like so many black actors in the 90s, Duane was grinding. Small gigs, dead-end auditions, rejection after rejection. But that razor-sharp wit, someone was bound to notice eventually. And in 1999, everything changed when he landed young Slim in The Wood.
What is it? Yo, hold on, man.
This wasn't just lucky casting. Duane brought something electric to that role that made everyone sit up and pay attention. While Omar Epps and Taye Diggs brought the heart, and Duane was out there stealing every single scene with perfect comedic timing. But here's where his story gets interesting. Instead of chasing the typical Hollywood machine, Duane started building something completely different. After The Wood exploded, Duane seemed to vanish from the spotlight. Not completely, but he wasn't showing up in every magazine or landing those big blockbuster roles people expected. Turns out, he was playing the long game. He and his brother had inherited their father's business, a private mailbox company called Rocks in the LA area. Smart money, steady income, real community impact. Now, running a family business with your sibling isn't exactly a Hallmark movie. Duane went to Utah State while his brother took the School of Hard Knocks route. Different backgrounds, different visions, plenty of heated discussions about business plans. But they made it work, serving their community with notary services, live scans, and essential business services. The loss of their father hit both brothers hard, not just emotionally, but professionally. Losing the person who built the business from scratch, who knew every client and every process, made running things exponentially harder. Add in losing their grandmothers around the same time, and you're looking at a period of serious family upheaval that would challenge anyone. But Duane kept pushing. In 2007, he showed up in Grindin' as credited as Actor 4. And listen, we've all been there with those smaller credits when you're grinding it out in this industry.
Both you understand? You need to get out there and get my money, you hear me? And don't come back until you got my bread. You know what I'm saying to you?
Then there's an interesting creative gap until 2011 when he did Juxed, a short film where he played Daryl. That project actually scored an 8.6 rating. Pretty solid numbers for an independent short. Another gap followed until 2014's The Breaking Point.
Anger management, baby.
Ready? I'll make it cool to do.
Which shows you Duane wasn't just taking whatever came his way. He was being selective, strategic about his moves.
Boy, Sean be bagging them things, man. Man, it's been a long time since Blake Johnson got to hang out like this.
2017 was when things started accelerating again. That same year brought Hogan, which pulled decent numbers with a 7.5 rating. He also appeared in Beauty and the Baller as basketball player number 2. Sometimes you take the small roles to keep working and networking. Television became Duane's playground from 2018 to 2019. And honestly, brilliant strategy. The golden age of TV was in full swing, and Duane was positioning himself perfectly. 2018 saw him juggling multiple projects. Headspace, the series, as Marcus, The Yearbook Reunion as Phil Gregory, Silent Screams as Uncle Jr., and London as Polo.
Listen, man, I had nothing to do with that. I don't even know what that was for real.
The man was everywhere, and the recognition he deserved was finally rolling in. But 2019? That was Duane's breakout year all over again. He was absolutely everywhere. His, Hers, and the Truth as Teddy, The Sick as Darnell, 19 Summers as Gerald.
It's time for you to move and be at that next level in your life.
Gerald, I have a man.
He's not here.
And South Central Love as Chris.
I'm good though, bro. Been making a little bread, take care of some bills. Speaking of bills, you been helping mama out?
Then came the plot twist. He showed up on the Vince Staples show, which was actually critically acclaimed.
Catching the all-fades barbershop. The only barbershop where you will catch a fade if I don't get paid. Go on and sit down right here, youngster.
He also knocked out Looking in the Mirror as Keith that same year.
Well, he is not worth spending the rest of your life in prison for.
This wasn't random hustle anymore. This was calculated career building. When 2020 hit and the world shut down, Duane didn't miss a beat. He appeared in both Casting the Net and Pump as Blake Johnson, both television series, which was smart positioning since streaming and TV content was exploding during lockdown. 2021 showcased his range beautifully with 3 wildly different projects. Fruits of the Heart as Royce.
Royce and Ella.
Why are you undressing her again?
Well, I want to count all of her toes.
The controversial Karen movie with Taryn Manning, where he played security tech.
I can send you my number. You save it as Drew. I'll show you how to use this thing.
And the big one, Covenant, as Lakeith, across 6 episodes. That's the kind of sustained television work that builds real industry relationships. 2022 proved Duane was hitting his stride with 4 different characters: Adam plus Eve as Noah, Carrollton as Sergeant Reed, and Super Turnt as Maurice.
You can't go up in the turn shooting up. That ain't the move. You know I had to go in there and beg them people for my brother's body?
This man was flexing his acting muscles, but 2023, Duane went absolutely nuclear. Black Skin as Philip Casey.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have it because these white folks didn't want you to have that position.
Algie, God of Pain as young Marcel Zoc.
You keep making our city proud.
You keep making our city proud.
I pay no attention, man. How are the boys?
They're so good. Thank you for asking.
Jeremy as Chris Deakins.
I met a nice young man. Looks like he needs a job.
Kings of LA as Piper.
I never thought things would evolve like this.
Thanksgiving as Uncle Duck Cooks.
You need to give them a call, Duck.
Now hold on, goddammit. You might look like my mama, but you are my sister. You understand me?
Get your goddamn chair.
And Cocaine Sisters as Miguel Wilkins. Even the House Party reboot as Dude. That's not just staying busy, that's building an empire. Here's where it gets really interesting. While acting in Jeremy, Duane was also serving as associate producer. 2024 maintained that momentum with I Left My Heart in Colombia as Mark.
You're appointed as the opportunity of a lifetime, and I trust it.
The Waterboys as Griff.
Griff don't need your money. It's my corner. Griff want my corner back.
And Christmas Bay as Uncle Scotty Cooks.
Santa Claus doesn't have to be white.
Y'all don't even believe in white people.
Plus, he's got projects in production and post-production, which means the work isn't slowing down. As for 2025, Duane's got Royal Bloodline, where he's playing Nathan and producing the entire project.
I have been working on this really big dealer, Nigel Stanton.
Angie's Cure has him as Luther and associate producer.
And don't you ever think of bringing a baby up in here.
Baby, calm down. You're gonna give yourself one of them headaches.
Baby.
While LA Undercover 2 is in production with him as Cardo and, you guessed it, associate producer. The man is building a production empire while still crushing it as an actor. The approach to 40 was a turning point for Duane. He'd been cycling through relationships, dealing with anniversaries of deaths and losses of people close to him. But instead of letting it break him down, he used it as fuel for growth. One major decision: stopping unnecessary arguments with his brother, with other people in his life. At 39, he made a conscious choice to step back from pointless conflict, and that decision significantly improved his mental health. At 46 now, Duane is also navigating single fatherhood to a son who's around 17. Raising a teenager in Los Angeles while running a business and maintaining an acting career, that's some serious juggling. He's had friends help with school runs and logistics, but he's committed to teaching his son how to be a gentleman, how to navigate society, and how to make smart decisions. Duane hasn't just focused on personal success either. He's been volunteering at elementary schools, teaching engineering programs to kids from inner city neighborhoods.
I also volunteered at an elementary school yesterday where I teach an engineering program. Not all the time, but a couple times a month.
This work has given him a fresh perspective on life and the real challenges these children face daily. It's community investment that goes way deeper than just cutting checks. He's also been collecting award nominations in recent years, attending events like the Golden Knights ceremony, where he's recognized alongside other industry professionals. While he keeps the details of his nominations private, it's clear he's deeply connected to the entertainment community and earning respect from his peers. There isn't much publicly available info about Duane Finley's net worth, since he's kept a very low profile after The Wood. That said, most online sources estimate his net worth in the range of $100,000 to $500,000. But here's the master plan. So that means Duane wants to retire by 50. That puts his target date around 2029, and he's been working strategically to make that happen.
I always told myself I want to retire by 50. So I feel like I need to put another good 10 in and be done with it.
The idea is to put in maximum effort now so he can step back when his son is old enough to potentially join the family business if he chooses.
By that time, my son will be of age, hopefully on his way out of college or, helping me out with business and stuff. So that's the goal, that's the plan.
So what's Duane Finley's real legacy? It's way more complex than just the guy who played Slim. Sure, he created a character people still quote 25 years later. That's cultural immortality right there. But his deeper legacy is more personal and community focused.
And then you wonder what our value system holds and where we're so concerned about the separations of things.
He's a business owner who's served his community for decades.
As entertainers, we meet a lot of people and we touch a lot of lives, but even as business owners, we touch a lot of lives.
He's a father, raising his son with intention and care. He's someone who volunteers with kids who need positive role models. He's a man who chose mental health over ego battles. He is still running that family business, still raising his son, still making strategic choices about his time and energy.
We're not really involved in what we do on a day-to-day. Both got kids, we're both fathers trying to raise kids here in LA.
His goal of retiring by 50 is just 4 years away, meaning he's in the final stretch of that carefully planned 10-year strategy. The entertainment industry loves to write people off if they're not constantly in the spotlight. But Duane Finley's story proves there are different ways to win. Sometimes success isn't about chasing the biggest roles. Sometimes it's about building something sustainable, taking care of your family, serving your community, and creating work that actually matters to you.